show up for yourself. You still have to take care of your mental. You still have to take care of your physical and your emotional and spiritual being. When our kids turn 18, kick them out the house. All right, you grown. That's not grown. That's 18. To me, that's still 12. They're just cut out for marriage. Not saying that because I have a commitment issue or I don't know how to be a partner. You judging them the same way you would judge somebody like me that would just say, I don't need to get married. And I hate to say this, and I know y'all might get on me, but if y'all can't get no babysitter or nothing, then maybe you should sit this one out. Let's get something together. Being in that situation previously, I don't want to do that. I don't do that. Ooh-wee, I don't want to do that. Hey, what's up, y'all, and welcome to the Fearless Perspective Show. I'm your host, Julia, and as you know, this is always where you're going to come to hear what common sense sounds like, right? You already know it. I'm glad y'all found y'all way over here to this channel, to the Fearless Perspective Show channel. I know you guys are like, wait, what happened to Fearless Perspectives, the podcast? We rebranding, okay, y'all. That's what we do. We revamping stuff. That's all. We're just doing some revamping, and I'm just trying to just this is what it feels like. It feels more to me as a show. So y'all are here. So again, listen, I appreciate y'all as always. I will always be forever grateful that you have lent any of your listening and your watching hours and everything like that. So, man, make sure y'all keep checking me out over here on the Fearless Perspectives Show, the channel. All right. Tell somebody, like, share, comment, or whatever. Just get involved. Get involved. Talk to me. I talk back. Ain't that what T-Pain said? Talk to me. I talk back. Yeah. I'm a talk back. Like, so, yeah. But, of course, keep it respectful. But, I mean, just get involved. You know what I'm saying? I talk back. I'm not one of those people that's like, yeah, just keep watching and never interact. Like, no. If you know me, you know I talk to people. I probably shouldn't even be talking to. No, I don't do that no more. I don't. I do not do any of that anymore. But anyway, y'all, so I hope you guys have been having a wonderful summer so far. Hope you guys have been taking care of yourself, being safe, enjoying it in any way you can, because as we know, everything is turning upside down and in our world, but you still got to live. You still have to live. You still have to show up for yourself. You still have to take care of your mental. You still have to take care of your physical and your emotional and spiritual being, guys. So do what you do, because the world is what it is anyway. And as you can see, like I'm just telling you, through everything that's going on, people don't care about what you got going on. They're just going to do what they need to do for themselves. That's what this government is doing. So do you. Do you. I listen, I felt that in my spirit. Do you. Okay? Do you. Enjoy your life. Do whatever makes you feel good, as long as you are not causing any harm or anything to anyone or yourself, but do you live, man? I'm talking to myself too. I have to live. Like, instead of worrying about what's going to be or how something's going to be taken care of or what needs to be taken care of, I'm enjoying life. It's the summertime. I like being outside with a nice cool drink. I like being on my patio with a nice cool drink. I like being in the pool. I like being in water. I like being out and about in the summertime. I'm telling you, I'm living my life. I'll worry about this other shit later. That's how I'm looking at it, because at the end of the day, everybody is doing what's best for them. And guess what? What's best for them never suits the majority. So take that advice to your life at the top of the show. Do you, because what's supposed to be for you is not supposed to be approved. I hate to use these sorry people as an example for this, but to put it in perspective, come on, y'all. It's not supposed to be approved by the masses. How you live your life is not supposed to be approved by the masses. It's supposed to suit you and maybe a few small people. And I'm not saying your calling or your gifting or whatever is not for the man. I mean, like how you choose to live your life, even if it comes down to that. If it comes down to you want to, be more involved on content creation, but you worried about what people going to say, baby, the people that you looking at and double tapping and sharing and resharing and sending and all of that stuff, guess what? They don't care. You think they care about what anybody has to say about how often or what they post? You think anybody they don't care. Anyway, so do you, okay? Just do you. I'm talking to myself too. Do you. Girl, ooh, do you. Do what's best for you because guess what? Your life is your life. Let's live it, y'all. Let's live it cuz it's terrible. I ain't going to hold you up. It's because it's so silly. Because I'm like, all you have to do is do right by people. And you chose to do right by the top 1% or whatever. Like, anyway, y'all. So anyway, enough of that. I don't even know why I went into all of that, but that's what it is. So again, y'all just do you. Just enjoy your life. That's pretty much what I be saying. But anyway, as you know, that this has not changed. Okay? Anytime you listening to or watching the Fearless Perspective Show. Whether you're driving in the car listening to the podcast on any podcast platform or you watching me, whatever, just pour up and pull up. You already know we're gonna pour up and we're gonna pull up, right? That's all I want you to do. I just want you to pour up and pull up on me. That's it. It can be water, juice. It can be, as I say, anything you choose to drink. Just if you're driving and listening and whatever, just please uh, drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Okay, but just anything. Like I said, it could be tea, water, coffee. You know, anything. A cocktail, wine, champagne, anything. I concocted something up. I have some apple Jack Daniels with because I wanted to kind of make a margarita. I was like, I can make it like a margarita. So I got some margarita mix, put that in there. And I was like, I think I'm gonna need something else. But I'm like, why is my drink mixing skills like thoughts or ideas like not coming to me lately? I don't know what's been going on. But anyway, and then I'm like, I need something else. So I'm like, what else can I put? I'm looking at my bar. I'm like, what else can I put over? And so Thursday, I bought this stuff. I can't remember the brand, but it's blackberry. I like anything blackberry. I know a lot of people like blackberry stuff tastes like medicine, and it does has a little medicine cough syrup taste, a little bit. But it's a mixer, of course, and it's 18%. So of course, whatever you have to drink. So I was like, let's try some of that in there, and I mixed it, and it's actually good. It's good. It's heavy, but it's good. Ooh, I let that sit for a minute because I put some lime juice in there. Got me back there a little bit. But anyway, y'all. So listen, I hope you guys have had a wonderful summer, like I said so far, and a wonderful. This past weekend was 4th of July, so um, I had a good time. I had a good time that weekend. Got to hang out with friends, have that 3-day weekend. Listen, y'all. Listen, I'm so glad. I think everybody, the whole world was glad. We didn't care. As you know, black folks, we don't celebrate the 4th of July. But we didn't care. But because we were so happy that the 4th was on a Friday. Huh? 4th was on a Friday. So you're giving me a 3-day weekend from work? Yes. As I think the weekend should be anyway. The weekend should be 3 days. Oh my God, 2 days is not enough. That's 48 hours. That ain't no time. Like, but yeah, so it was a good weekend. Hung out with some friends, got out to get out and hang out in the city. I mean, it just feels good. It was just a good time. And so I didn't get no rest. I was just out and about and enjoying myself. I was in the streets. I really was. I was in the streets, and like I said, just kicking it with my friends and stuff. And so I had a good time. I had a really cool time. I learned a lot of things. Just in meeting different people. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, yeah, you take it in stride, and you just kind of, you know keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you meet people, like my thing is everyone you meet, let's just take it for that. You know what I'm saying? If you out and you have a good time, y'all have a good time and y'all go to the house. Or if somebody's talking to you, that doesn't mean that they're trying to talk to you. Just have a conversation. Or have a conversation. Don't be that person that just sits off, to the side and just watching that. Cause now we wondering like, what's wrong with they like I hate being around stuff like that. Like I had friends that would bring people around that were like that. And I'm like, leave them at home. Do not bring them around because they are the worst Debbie Downers that I've ever been around. But yeah, so like just read the room. And I love it. I enjoy it. So any place I went, I had a good time. I went places I didn't know anybody's family. I just knew the host. You know what I'm saying? But their family took us in, kicked it with us, were nice and kind. Like I love stuff like that. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, family gonna rock with you on the strength of they family rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they know that they're good people. So I got to hang out with my friends on 4th of July. And then on Saturday, me and my other friends, we hit the belt line and bar hopped. And let me tell you something. I went down a part. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I don't even know if I want to tell y'all. I don't even know if I want to tell y'all because y'all gonna eat me up. And I already know, especially if you live in Atlanta. So I always go to the Beltline. When I go to the Beltline, I will always go to the park that's like by closer to Pond City Market, that area. Um, but I will always see people talking about I'm going bar hopping on the Beltline. I'm like, where? Because where's this bar hopping from going? Because like I would go from that spot to like up to 10th Street, Monroe and 10th Street by Piedmont Park. That's where I would go, and that's it. I never went pretty much like too far down the other way, like by Krog Street, baby. They can have that other part. That's for families with children and all that other shit. I like the bar. We were down in the bar part by Krog Street. Yes, baby. Let me tell you, Saturday didn't owe me nothing. hmm Saturday was a good time. It was a good time. It was such a good time, and I was just like, "Yo, I don't want any other parts like of the Beltline. I like this area. And I know there's other parts. I really do want to explore the whole thing. I do. I'll probably get on a scooter because I'm not walking that. I'm not doing that. A scooter or a bike, and make some pit stops along the way. I think that need to be a field trip that me and my friends should do. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I already know the two I can call right now that'll be down for it. So yeah, that's gonna happen. It's summertime. We like to be outside. We single, young and free. No children, no nothing. Let me tell y'all something. I posted. I was on Instagram last week, and I was on I saw a clip with no, I was on TikTok and I saw a clip with T.S. Madison. She is hilarious. Like I be with T.S. Madison. Like she be having me dying. Like for real. I be with him when she right. Yeah, now. But no, I love me some T.S. Madison. But anyway, she said it was a clip of her and Craig on their show talking about you know what I'm saying? Don't bring your kids to my house. Don't bring your dogs. Don't bring your children. Don't I got a dog. I don't take her nowhere. No, no will be at the house. No, mommy will be back. And if anybody come into my house, they know I got no. They know I got Nova. So you come into my house, I have a dog. I hope you cool with it. I keep her. I don't. We working on her jumping up on people and stuff like that because I don't play that. But again, I don't usually have a lot of company like that. So she likes new people. But and then she's still a pup too. So we're working on it, okay? We're working. I'm a single mom. We're working on it. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so I'm like, no, I don't take my dog anywhere. And then too, I'm like, granted, I don't have any friends that have children. No, I don't. No friends here in Atlanta of mine have children, which is great. But they were like, no, and so I reposted it on my story. And I was like, no, I feel that. I was like, if I'm going somewhere and it's with adults, like I don't expect to have children there. I don't, if you and I hate to say this, and I know y'all might get on me, but if y'all can't get no babysitter or nothing, then maybe you should sit this one out. I'm not saying not don't live your life, but you got a responsibility and you got to take the group census. It's not that I don't like kids or I hate them. No, it ain't nothing like that. Kids love me. I love kids. As long as I can be like, hey, where's your mom? They do. Like I do very well with children. As like at church, I mean, all these kids, that's all they used to do is just run up to me because they knew I played drums. And then they thought, I don't know why they thought I was just a big kid. And I'm like, and we used to just kick it and talk and it was cool. But and I'm like, okay, no, where's your mom? Hey, hey, you wanna come get them? All right, go ahead. I don't want children. I learned that as an early age. I don't want children, and I'm like, for multiple reasons. I just I just don't. And so a lot of people were like, and it was funny because when I posted it, a lot of people were hitting me up. A lot of people with kids. Like talking about, I know I don't blame you. I agree. I can't stand my own kids sometimes, or I can't stand other people's kids, and I'm like, this is for real. That was so funny to me because I'm like, damn, like y'all for real don't like other people's kids, and I understand why because they're other people's kids. I get it. I get it. They're raised differently, all of that. But like, damn, like, no, I can't blame y'all though, because sometimes I get tired of Nova, and I need a break. So I get it. So I can't even imagine being a parent of a human being. Mm-mm. I couldn't. I couldn't. I knew. I'm not saying I thought I was gonna be a bad mom. I just didn't want no kids. It's a big responsibility. And to be honest with you, and then I was, really into personal training and fitness and stuff. And I already knew kids tear your body up. Oh no. Oh no. I'm being kids tear your body up. I'm all set. Now some women pregnancy does them very well. Some that I've seen. So, yeah. Like y'all pregnancy has done you very well. But I'm like, kids tell you, listen, I can't even take that time of the month. First day, them cramps. Oh God. So I can't imagine. And a lot of y'all may think I'm selfish because I don't want to bring a baby into the world because of certain, my reasons. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I really don't. Because this is my choice. You chose to have them children. And that's good. I think that's good. I chose not to have any children. Period. And I just no, I didn't think I was gonna be a bad mom. I knew I would be a good mom. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. The one of the coolest but understood parents. You see what I'm saying? Like, mm-mm. And then too, I have my mom and my sister and my niece. I would have had a lot of help, yeah. But nah, nah, it wasn't for me. And God bless those of you who are mothers. I think mothers are dope. I really do. And it's all about for me. Let me tell you this about me. Um, do I date women with children? I prefer not to, you know, um, especially younger children. It depends on how old your child is. If your child is grown, we cool. But still, how you mother says a lot to me. It can be a turn on or a turn off. How you mother. Like, It can be, you know, you can be a mom. That's why I always tell people like and I don't say much because I don't have children. Um, but I know my therapist once told me that she finds herself telling a lot of women, moms. She's a mother too. She finds herself telling a lot of mothers, you need a life outside of your children. You need a life outside of being mom. You do. You do. And I was like, for real? I was like, well, I thought, you know what I'm saying? They need to be in their lives consistent. She was like, no. I was like, okay. So I learned like because I did date someone or was talking to someone who, is a mother, and their child was they were just under 20, and called them for every single thing. And then they were like, we can be somewhere, and I'm like, are they not independent? Or do you not trust them to be independent? Do you not trust them to be at home by themselves? They can't be at home by themselves. Like, tell them, set the alarm. Don't answer the door for strangers. Don't talk to strangers. Don't, like, I don't know. Things were different. I'm a millennial, and that's what I remember. I'm a millennial. So we were staying home by ourselves before the age of 12. Granted, my oldest sister was, older, of course. But yeah, we were staying at home. What? Don't answer the door for nobody. Don't leave the yard. No, you can't have company. And it had got to a point to where it said don't answer the phone, because by that time we had caller ID, and you could see who was calling. If mom or dad was calling from work, then we could answer. And we knew not to do well. We did kind of sometimes leave the yard. But we did not. We just knew not to get into trouble. We knew not to keep bending the rules or sneaking out the yard, or you know what I'm saying, or having somebody, our friends who had freedom to leave whatever in the neighborhood, to come to the end of the driveway, and they stay in the street and we talking. We did that, but we also knew that there were just certain things we just could not do as far as the rules of the house and stuff when our parents were not at home. They trusted us. We never got into any trouble at home. No one ever broke in. Nobody ever did anything. No stranger danger. We never opened the door for anybody that we shouldn't open the door for. It's just common sense. And I'd be like, you can't tell them just to, like, they're teenagers. They don't do nothing. Like, but just sit in the room all day and play the game or whatever. Like, so that turned me off, because I'm like, you don't have a life outside of them or him, whatever. I can't do it. But also too, it's like also like, okay, if you're instilling independence into them and things like that, but you're still there to guide them. I love that. But if you just like, nah, you on your own, you nah, sis, no, that. Because listen, let me tell you something. At my big age, I'm in my 40s. I still need my mom. My mom is never going to stop mothering. I'm sorry. And from what you know what I'm saying? From what I've seen, like with my friends, nobody stops mothering. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, in our culture, especially the black culture, we're quick to, when our kids turn 18, kick them out the house. All right, you grown. That's not grown. That's 18. To me, that's still 12. They're just legally grown in some things. They can vote, they graduate in high school, but they're still very young in the mind and don't understand responsibility to the level of an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe a person becomes like grown to the point to where like they're starting to show a little bit more consistency in their independence until they're like 26. And that's just me being straight up. Like, so I'm like, yo, I still need my mom. I still, my mom is still mothering all of her children. You know what I'm saying? My mom is still there helping me through things, and you know what I'm saying. So no, man. So that's why I said like it depends on the mother type. You know, what type of mother are you? Okay, first, do you have kids? I don't know how we got on this. Do you have kids? And okay, how old are the kids? Okay, do they know about your lifestyle? That's the first thing I ask. Because if not, child, I done been in that kind of situation. Jesus. The child didn't know. And I kept saying, yo, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them. No, I'm like, you gotta tell them. Because when they find out, it's not gonna be pretty. And I was right. I don't know why people ain't listening to me. I was 100% correct. But I don't know. Like, and it's hard because at my age now, it's like you do most of the women you meet, unless they've been in this lifestyle pretty much all day life, they gonna have some kids, or they tried to, live the heteronormative type of life, and they got some kids. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may have known that they, you know, weren't straight or whatever. But most likely that's not the case. Most likely, most likely it's these women who are tired of men trying to date men and then decided that they ain't want this, they ain't want that no more. I don't know most of the time, but I know that there are different situations. I've encountered people with different situations, and I'm like, okay, all right, I get that. All right, I get that. But so it's hard meeting, especially the older we get. It's hard meeting women who don't have children. And like I said, if you have older children, adult children, okay, I'm not saying older teenage children. No, older adult children. I'm cool. I'm cool, especially if I see that they're independent, they're grown, taking care of business, living their life, but still loving their mama. Yeah, yeah, I like that. But I ain't met that at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get it. You know, I get it. So anyway, so this is what I was gonna say. So Saturday when we were out, me and my friends, we all got on the topic of, marriage and how it was like two of us were saying how we used to want to be married. Like I'm not pushing for marriage. I know, I know y'all probably like judging me. I know y'all judging me. I feel y'all judging me. I know y'all judging me. And I don't care because I realize I may not, I don't know. It's like I tell y'all all the time, just be honest with yourselves. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Everybody is not cut out for marriage. Not saying that because I have a commitment issue or I don't know how to be a partner. No, it's just, or the label scares me. No, I just don't think marriage is for everybody. Not to say that how can I say this? Not to say that because marriage may not be for everybody, not to say that you shouldn't date or you are a serial dater. No, we can be in a whole long term ass relationship. And I'm cool with that. We're committed to each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We was joking about it this weekend because that's what me and my homeboy were saying. We were like, I used to want to be married. I was like, but now I just don't. I don't need it. Like, I don't need that. Like, we can be in a long-term committed relationship for however long that relationship is going to last. If it's 2 years, if it's 10 years, if it's 20, excuse me. That's what our relationship is. We have that understanding. We don't need to be married. Like, and I know people like, you got commitment issues. I don't have commitment issues because I am a serial monogamous. Ask anybody. I am a serial monogamous. I have never dated more than one person at one time. So no, it's just that, hey, let's I don't have a problem with commitment. I don't. I don't have a problem with commitment. I don't. I just want to make sure people are who they say they are. That's I will be honest and truthful and vulnerable and say that. I have an issue with trusting that people are who they say they are because I have always kind of been proven right that like, yo, you're not who you say you are. You're not who you portray to be. Like I have a good way of reading people, and the more I have grown and healed and purged and all of that stuff, and I've learned even more like how to read people. Like go with what I feel right away, right? So anyway, so we were talking and we were like, I'm not getting married. And my other friend, he was like, yeah, I'm not getting married. And I said this at the table. I said, listen, I don't want to get married. I said the same thing. I said, we can have a committed relationship, but you have your home, I have my home. Yes, you will have a huge space in my house to know that you be there. It's like like Red told Hey Red, what's his name? What's his name? On Friday told Debo when Debo took his back to him, like these were kind of like both of ours. So our house, each other's house would be kind of like both of our houses. I will always be there. Trust me. I'm gonna have a section in the closet. Y'all better make room for me in the closet. Period. All right. And in the drawer, in the bathroom section area. Yeah, I'm gonna have you, and same at my house. You gonna have, and that's why I gotta make sure I have a big closet because I have a lot of clothes and I like clothes and I like shoes. So I gotta make sure I have enough room for, whoever comes into my life and she can have her stuff at the house and stuff in the drawer and all that stuff, whatever. So I'm like, that's all I want. But we're committed. I love you. I love you. You are with me. I'm with you. But we do not need to be married. We don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yikes. Ooh, did she just say that? Indeed. There's nothing wrong with being with someone. I don't know, man. I think people really need to be honest with themselves. That like, okay, so I'll kick it to y'all like this. Would you rather no, 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 no. Let's scratch that. Let's look at how we look at people who get divorces, get married multiple times. Huh? They're judged, right? You judging them the same way you would judge somebody like me that would just say, what, I don't need to get married. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, my relationships are just gonna last however long they're supposed to last. That may be, like I said, that may be 2 months, or that may be, 2 years, or that may be 10, 20 years, whatever. But we don't need marriage. Same thing with a marriage. If you gonna get married and somebody, like I have family members who can't stay married for shit, like for real. And I'm like, and we guys like, what the fuck wrong with it's you. I'm sorry, nigga. It's you, dog. It's you, man. It's you. It's you. You the problem. Yo. Okay. But that's what we think and that's what we say. Um, because they can't, they're always, bouncing from marriage and marriage. So what's the difference between somebody being divorced, having multiple divorces or marriages, however you want to put it, opposed to somebody who's just like, hey, we're just together. You know what I'm saying? We're just together, but we've been together for 10 years. Y'all not married? No. No, we didn't have no. Well, I got her, she got me. That's what it is. But we call that, oh, y'all shacking. No, we not shacking because we don't live together. And that's another thing. I'm like, I don't care how long we are together. We do not need to live together. Now, I said, just from my previous situation, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I wouldn't get into anything together. Now, you can come live with me, or I can come live with you. Because in that moment, when everything over, you can go. I need you to go. Granted, I know what they say about the law, like whatever, whatever. But if we're grown and mature, most women who are grown and mature, once you go, they don't want to. And I only deal with grown and mature women. Okay, so they pack their shit up, they gone, or we break up. I can, if I come live with you, I can get my shit and go, because that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, baby. So us getting something together, being in that situation previously, I don't want to do that. I don't do that. Ooh, I don't want to do that. No. So I'm just saying, like, it's I said that today. I said no, she can come live with me or I'll come live with her, but we will not get anything together. But I would prefer us living separately. So you can go home, I can go home. You can come to my house, I can come to your house. Switch it up. I'm a Gemini. I like options. I like to switch it up because I get bored quick, so quick. Y'all, even the fact that I can snap. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know, y'all remember if y'all was on the other side and you knew about my health situation with the chronic inflammation and everything. Side note, y'all, we're gonna talk about it because I just my hands are back. My hands are back normal. You know, I can snap. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't snap. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't grip a pen. I couldn't grip a pencil. I couldn't grip anything. Now my grip is back. It's back. It's back. I found that out this weekend. Oh yeah, baby, it's back. But anyway, but yeah, so we was having that conversation, y'all. I'm just sidebar. Um, but we were having that conversation, and I'm like, yo, that's the realest shit. And I'm like, anybody that I meet, I tell them that. Like, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I'm not looking for nothing right now. I'm not even really trying to date because I know this. Um, I don't want to say I'm difficult to date, um, but I need more than surface level things. So I'm harder, a little bit harder to impress, or a little bit harder to, yeah, to impress. I need more than surface. I need more than surface. I need more than compliments on my looks. Because, honey, I know what I look like every day. I see myself every day. And I know what I look like when I step out this house. I know what I look like when I go to the gym. I'm even cute at the gym. So that surface level type stuff, oh, you so fine. You could, I could that. What else? I need some. Can I have an intelligent conversation? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, as is, the I'll say the older, but the more I've grown and matured, and gone through experiences, I've learned that, like, hey, you can really stand up and want what you want, straight up. You can want what you want and need what you need. Because if we're being honest, um, there are things that you need when you are dating, when you're looking for a job, even should be when in your friends too, even with your family, your children, anybody that you have anything to do with, or anything that has anything to do with your day to day. There are things that we look for, right? A lot of the times we look for the things, especially with dating. I'll say this because I've learned, like, over the last year, what I need and what I want in a woman, in my next partner, right? Men, the same thing. Whatever you want in your person. Like, This goes for everybody. Y'all might not agree with what I'm about to say, but just think about it. Just think about it. The things that we want and need, especially in a relationship or anybody we're dating or we're going to be in a relationship with, is usually sometimes those things that we lack. So we need those things, right? And hold on, before y'all say, well, nah, that means I ain't needy. I ain't, now that's draining somebody else. No, 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 no. Hear me out. This is what I'm saying. Let's look at it like, okay, so me, I know I need someone that I can have intelligent conversations with. Not because I don't have or I can't. It's because I know I need mental stimulation because of my personality type, my sign, my trait, all that. I'm a Gemini. Y'all know we love good conversation. Now there's a little caveat to it. We don't like small talk. We like conversation. So keep the small talk. I can't stand small talk. Let's just have a conversation. But an intelligent conversation. Like get my mind going. Like make me think, right? Because I have that to give. Like I need some depth because I have depth. All right. Also, it's like you need, like for me, also I can't tell I ain't gonna tell y'all all what I need. Because it's women be like, I got you, girl. I got what you need. No, you don't. That's just how I feel about. I don't think anybody has what I need. Like, I just don't. And I don't know. I don't know. And I'm oh God, look, I'm trying not to go into all of this on this episode. Um, but yeah, so the things. Okay, so I'll say this. So I'm the type of person, right? I have so many ideas. Like that's just how our mind runs, right? But I need like also, like I told y'all, me and procrastination were breaking up, right? I am also a type of person that will have a great idea, want to do something, and then will be like, all right, start it and may not finish it, right? So, and I hate that about myself, right? Because I know where I get that trait from. Okay. I know where I get that trait from. So I'm like, I'm trying to get out of that. So what I need is I need a woman or a partner in my life that is like, hey, aren't you supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z? Why are you chilling right now? Because I'm cool. I'm not cool. It's easy for me to get distracted. I get distracted. I do. I get distracted. I either get distracted or I get frustrated because I'm a type of person that I want something to work the first time I do it. And if it don't work the first time I do it, I don't want to do it no more. And I know that's not how things go. That's delusion, right? I know that's not, but that's just me. Cause I'm like, why ain't this work? Like, is it something I'm doing wrong? Why? See, that's why I get, and then I just get on that self, like negative talk thing. Like, that's why I don't do it because it don't be working. Why it don't work for me? I'm like, yo, chill. Now I'm in a place where I'm like, yo, chill. Go back and, or step away for a second, breathe, turn this off, turn that off, and sit down and focus on it, and you good. So you can comprehend what it is that you messed up because you really wasn't paying attention. Because you was watching TV and trying to do something, something, something. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I said I get frustrated or distracted. 9 times out of 10, I get distracted. So I need someone that's like, hey, okay, what you doing? Or I need you to do, or if it's something that I'm frustrated with, okay, well, look, let's figure out what it is. Or they take it upon themselves. I have some friends that have like, even with the podcast and the show and stuff, they're like, just tell me, yo, so what all you need? Because this is what I found. And I'm like, yo, I ain't even asked you to do nothing like that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So y'all may be saying like, well, that means because you lack discipline and you did you don't have. Okay, I'll kick it to y'all like this. Now I like kicking shit to y'all in a way that y'all use every day, but y'all try to flip like what I'm saying is like out of line. Um, when I was a personal trainer, right? And working out a lot. When I would be like, "Hey, come work out with me," I would tell somebody like, mostly women. Okay, let's just be honest, mostly women. Hey, let's work out. Why don't you come work out with me? Or why don't you let me train you? Or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Well, I want to work out, or I need to work out. I know I need to work out. I'm trying to get back into working out consistently. Okay, then I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's what, just come work out with me. Girl, no, but I'm gonna need you to call me so I can know to go. So we this person, you have an intention on doing something. You have an intention on working out. That's your intention. You do want to work out because you know you need to work out. You know you need to work out to stay healthy, be fit. It's good for you. It's good for your mental. It's good for everything. So you're like, yeah, I want to work out. But I'm not going to go by myself. But I do have the intent to do it. But I need you to call me in the mornings to make sure I go to the gym. Huh? That's accountability. That's what we call it. Oh, that's an accountability partner. Why can't my partner be an accountability partner? Especially if she want to see me succeed. If she want to see me grow, ooh wee. Why wouldn't she be able to be my accountability partner? To say, babe, all right, don't you have to look into this? Do you want me to, research it with you? Why not? If she loves me and if she care about me and she really want to see me grow, knowing that it ain't gonna take nothing from her, knowing that it's not, she got her and she confident. Y'all already know I'm always talking about a confident woman. If she already knows she confident in whatever she got going on, or confident in whoever she is, that whatever I'm trying to pursue or do or build is not going to take away from her helping me. If I'm her person, she gonna be like, girl, get in here and study this stuff so you can help us. I like that kind of energy. Like, help us. Oh, okay, I got you. Cause I already know, like, that's just how I think. Cause I already know anything I get, my future partner gonna have. That's what I mean. Y'all look at what I just said as, so you need somebody. You don't have the discipline or the intent or this. No, I do have the intent, but I also know my personality. I also know I get easily distracted. Just like y'all do when y'all cleaning up. Y'all be cleaning up and start in one area, then you supposed to be in your closet and you come out, you got a hat on that you ain't wore in 2 years. You got on a shirt that, yeah, you got distracted. You went in there with intention. But I can guarantee you if someone else was in there with you, you would have got it done. So that's all I'm saying. Like in a relationship, that's what you need. In friendship, that's what you need. My job, that's what I need certain things with my job. My last job was hell on wheels, and it still is. And I mean, from what I'm hearing, that bottom it's the bottomless pit. Okay. But what I'm saying is with a job, I need a job that's not necessarily task driven, but just, volume. Like, get your volume down. All right. Just make sure your volume is cool. That's it. That's it. And that's what my job is. My job is volume driven. Big time. Getting the stuff done. Quality driven. It's easy to manage. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to the other stuff. So I'm like, this is what I need. I'm learning what I need in a job. My job is really, I thank God. My job is so laid back. And the people that I work with are so nice. And they care about your learning and your success. My other job, they ain't getting not one hell, not one damn about it at all. My manager, she was trash. She was terrible. And yes, she was black. And so was the section manager too, who did not like me. He was black too. And they both can kiss my ass. But now I'm working with clear people, and they make sure you take your PTO. Make sure you, yeah, I'm gonna take that shit. Yes, okay. We get an extra hour of this. Yeah. I need that. That's what I'm saying. You find out what you need and never, I want y'all to fearlessly ask for what you need. I want y'all to fearlessly stand on what you need because I am. And I'm learning early on if something is working for me. I'll give something a chance. I tell people all the time, I give things a chance first to see. But I don't give it a long chance until I'm like, yeah, nah, nah, that's not, nah, I don't need to be in that. Or that I can't tolerate that. Or I can't, nah, that ain't or yeah, that's okay early on. Yeah. I trust the same, the positive as much as as the negative. I trust that just as much. Cause I'm like, yeah, why can't I have a good feeling up front? Because a lot of times we like, you get a good feeling up front. Be careful, wait. And yes, wait and be careful to make sure people are who they say they are, to make sure that representative ain't coming through. Or just, whatever. It's just, yes, be careful. But at the same time, as you grow and as you heal and as you mature and as you have experiences, you start to learn, yeah, no. Or yo, this is all right. I like her. We can I can see what's up with her while still being cautious. You know what I'm saying? Or like, nah. You have to learn, like, and go with that because that's your instinct. Because guess what? I don't have no more time of wasting with anybody. I don't. I just don't. Anybody that I knew from up front, it was I like her, but I don't know. I can work through that. No, 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 no. I don't even want nobody to deal with me on that level. Like I don't like how she whatever. I don't know whatever they may not like about me. I don't want them to be like, but nah, I like her though, because that's gonna be the main thing that get on your nerves because you don't like it. And I'm not saying we're gonna like everything about everybody. We're not. But you know what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate. And so you need to make sure that this is something I can tolerate. This is something I can be cool with. Or, we can talk about it. We can work through it. You know what I'm saying? But always give something a chance to work on it or to talk about it. And me, we're gonna talk about it first. Or I'm just gonna hear certain things I hear in your conversation before I even have to ask. I'm hearing in your conversation. You're gonna talk about it, or we're gonna talk about it. Mhm. So anyway, I don't know why I went into all of that today. I hope y'all got something out of this. But again, make sure y'all tell everybody to come here or tune in however they listen to their podcast or podcast. Yeah, on their podcast platform because we're still the show. It's the Fearless Perspective Show. Um, of course, and so we're gonna be on different platforms. So just tell people, just listen in. We're gonna have candid conversations just like this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, and again, they're always from my life experiences. And I'm like, I want people to learn how to live fearlessly through one life experience at a time. And it's just seriously because I know it may sound cliche or cheesy, but it's real. Like we literally be going, like if I tell y'all about the last 9 or 10 months of my life, like in depth, that's why I'm like, yo, I'm living, man. Y'all can kiss my ass. Like, hey, look, I'm be honest, straight up. We all trying to figure it out. We are all trying to. I say this, millennials, we kind of got the short end of the stick of a lot of things because it's like, God dang, we living in an economy that is so hard to live in. It's so hard. Let's just be honest. It's so hard to live in because everything's so damn high for no fucking reason. And I'm just like, how are people supposed? But anyway, that's a whole. Like I said at the top of the show, that's y'all. That they don't care about us. They don't. Michael Jackson tried to tell y'all they don't. But live how you live, and we all trying to figure it out. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm saying this: I'm living shit. If I can't go somewhere, I tell I can't go. I'm at the house. I got shit here. I can go kick it. I can go. I know where I can go for free or cheap and have a good time. Let's just do that. That's what I'm gonna do. If I can't do something else, let's just be honest. Like, but God is good. No lie, God is good. But anyway, so y'all listen, I'm about to head out. I'm glad y'all tuned in for real. I really hope you guys got something out of this. I love y'all for real. And I want y'all to tell people that we are back and just tell people to come to the Fearless Perspective show. All right. So listen, it's here. We are here and we're growing and we're evolving. You know what I'm saying? So we're changing a lot of things up. After a while, this is gonna change up. But that's what you do. You evolve. You take a break. I had to take a break because I was moving and my health wasn't right. My like with my hands and my swelling and the inflammation and stuff. But I needed that. So I needed to make that transition and then go ahead and then just revamp, refocus and revamp. And I love talking to y'all. I really do. I really wish y'all knew how much I love talking to y'all. I do. It's healing. It's freeing. And I just really hope I be helping other people. Like for real. I'm an open book. I'm a vulnerable person for the most part. I'm working on some stuff. But I'm open. I have no shame. I'm not out here trying to impress nobody unless unless you come in with a brand deal or a check or something. Because if you're not doing anything pertaining to how I pay my bills, I don't give a damn about what you got to say or do. Okay, so I appreciate y'all though for tuning in. And again, like I said, give me your input. Give me your if y'all want me to talk about something. Like for real, I'm always picking topics from conversations with my friends. Like, yo, but if y'all want me to talk about something, shoot that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot it to info@fearlessperspectives.com. Okay. You can email me there or you know what I'm saying, you can DM me if you follow me on social media. You know what I'm saying? You can find the page on Instagram. It's Fearless Perspective Show, the Fearless Perspective Show on Instagram. So just make sure you go over there and DM me there, and then like I say, you can email me, and then you can follow my other socials from there as well. All right, y'all. So I appreciate y'all again. I hope you guys have a wonderful time, wonderful day if you're listening to this at the top of the day. If not, a wonderful night, and you take care of yourselves. Y'all take care of yourselves. And another thing, if you see somebody out, say hello. If you see me out, say hello. I'm cool. I'm cool. I promise you I am. Everybody that know me know I'm cool as hell. But anyway, listen, y'all, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all again for tuning in. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday where we'll be dropping episodes, just one episode every Tuesday. And make sure you tell somebody and get involved. All right, y'all? Much love to y'all. Peace.